Yeah.
Talk about it.
Unakuwa pasta sasa unaanza
Pasta.
Hata you okay.
tell you mine. But then it's true. No one owes you anything.
But then they don't.
Hey good people! Welcome back to our channel, guys. We are so happy to have you back. So my name is Miss Matthew.
My name is Maggie.
My name is Joy.
My name is Lynette.
And I'm Mercy.
Yes, and together we are
Transformative sisters.
Yes, guys, welcome back to our channel. We love you so much. And if you are a visitor, karibu
Sana.
Yes, you are very much welcome. Have a seat, enjoy. Here is a safe place. A safe place where we have just conversations. We have conversations. And it's been a while, guys, since we are last together. So because of that reason, we just want to come here and share how it has been for all of us, how life has been. It's been around 3 months since we last. I think around 4 months. Yes, 3 months seems like a year, right?
No, 5.
Like years.
No, it's been 3 months. It's been 3 months. Yes, it's been
4
only 3 months.
May, June, July, August.
3 to 4. Okay, mwezi ya nne bado haijaisha kabisa. But we are here to share how life has been.
Yeah.
How has life been? What have you been learning huku nje? Maisha inakupeleka aje? How is life taking you outside here? It's not been easy, but again, it's been learning, right?
It's been that long.
Yes. Who is ready to start sharing your experience? Serviette, don't worry, we'll
Provide.
What are we saying?
How has life been? Okay. Of course, tumekuwa time ya ku miss each other, but apart from meeting,
We have been meeting.
Keyword.
Yeah, we missed you.
forgive my tongue.
really
Forgive my
missed
tongue.
you.
Yes. Thank you. Apart from missing one another, what have you been learning? Okay, well, first of all is that you can stay away from us. We can stay away from one another. I mean, like we can
Physically.
Yes, physically.
Yeah. Can be apart.
But it still feels awkward.
Yeah.
It still feels off. But apart from that distance, what else have you learned outside here? What has been that one lesson that you never knew, but now you know when you're outside there? Especially in the job market. Let's go. Yes, let's go.
With
Yes,
starting from
Maggie.
Yes, Maggie. Yes.
Nianze wapi? Life has been, even I can't believe
Life
it's
has
3
been
months.
lifing. Life has been lifing.
It has been lifing. Even I can't believe it's 3 months. Maybe that is like an year.
It's 3, imagine.
Yeah.
Only 3.
Only 3 months.
Imagine.
Feels like forever.
Okay, since the
All
last
that.
time we were together, is it 3? Really?
It's 4 months, guys.
It's 4 months.
I told you.
4 months.
Oh,
4 months.
May,
Okay.
June, July, August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months. 4 months of a lot. Of going through a lot. And a lot going through you. But one thing that I've learned, I've really been in a place of learning to be still. Learning to be calm, even in the midst of so many things. You know, when you finish school, you don't know anything that you're going to face out there. Somebody was telling me, nobody told us about what you're going to face outside there. so it has been with a lot of fears, anxiety. You feel like, hey, maybe this is what the situation will be for the rest of the time. But one thing I've come to learn is to stay still and to trust in God. This it has been a moment of like, maybe I'm trying to do things on my own, but God has been reminding me I am the one who has the master plan, the plan for your life. So acha kujipeleka, it is me who is going to take you in the speed. So for me, it has been a lot of learning to trust in God and to live in that stillness. Be still. When he tells you to be still, he knows what he's saying.
Be
Be
still and
still
know that
I am God. Yes. Yeah, that is what it has been for me.
Moving on swiftly to Lynette. What has life been teaching you?
Oh. Okay, I think for me it has been a lot. By that I mean Mishtuka, it's 4 months. Mishtuka. Actually, we've been personally I've been doing a lot of things. And something that I've learned in the job market is that you see this expectation that you expect people to respect you, because you're in the job market, to accept you, to work in a yani hakuna kuletana juu in the job market. So I've learned some people know how to finyilia watu wengine, and you just need to learn how to live with them. You just need to accommodate them, by the way, because at the end of the day they are your bosses, they are people you have to work with actually. And it's not as easy as it was in our mind that when I get a job, no one is going to step on me as long as I'm doing what I'm expected. People will step on you many times, many times, but you still have to have that forgiving heart, so that you can and to submit to those people who are above you. And also something else that life has taught me is to keep trusting in God. There was a fellowship we attended with Maggie, and the preacher said, you see, Paul, the times he did what? Ali fanya nini? Like not persecuting. Peter. He denied Jesus 3 times. And then it was like, how many times have you all denied him? He denied him 3 times. How many times have you denied him? And that one gave me a mind of how many times have you seen something and not trusted Christ for it? How many times have you not trusted God for something? And that one has really it taught me just to keep on trusting in God, no matter the circumstance, no matter the situation. Like keeping in mind, Christ loves you. His love is constant. His love is constant. Haiko leo iko hivi, kesho iko hivi. It's constant. Every day, whether the day is good, whether the day is bad, his love is the same. It's the same. So you don't doubt him. You don't doubt his power. You don't doubt his love. It is there all the time. And I've really loved what I've been learning.
Wow. That's interesting.
Amazing.
Yes, Joy. Lessons.
Me.
Hey, hallelujah.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Well, for me, I can say one thing I have learned out here is that do not put your expectations in people. Do not have your high hopes in people. They are going to do things for you. Yeah.
Talk about it.
They are going to be disappointed.
You will be left. They will embarrass you.
You'll be left in the wilderness with no water. So alone.
Even alone.
So that is, I guess that is my greatest lesson I have learned. Do not put your expectations in people. Just put them on God.
Yeah.
Only God knows your heart's desires, and only Him can give you the strength to accomplish them and to see them through. And something else that Lynette has said is putting our trust in God. Even if you're in the valley or the shadow of death, your trust is in God. No matter what life is throwing at you, no matter whether you're seeing as if doors are not opening, you see as if, your life is not working out. And sometimes we compare our lives to other people. Hata kama tulimaliza nao shule na wameshafanikiwa, you're like, what's wrong with me? What have I done wrong? But keep trusting in God, because he has a great plan for our future. So those are my greatest lessons I've learned, is that put all your expectations on God and not on man, because man will always disappoint you. But God will never disappoint you. And then in his own timing, like his timing is the one which is perfect. It is the one which is good. So we just keep trusting in him, no matter what life throws at you, no matter the situation, the circumstance you're going to find yourself in, no matter the pressures of life, just put all your trust in him, because our God never leaves and he never forsakes. Because I came to learn, even in the midst of those pressures, uko in, like the moment you start leaning on God, there is this peace unakuanga nayo in your heart and mind, yenye hata uelewi imetoka wapi. Like unaangalia left, right, front, back, you have a lot of problems, but when you just lean on God, there is this peace that just surrounds you, and you just, you're just full of joy, even if life is not working out, you're just full of joy. So those are my greatest lessons I say I've learned. Yeah.
Oh wow, I'm loving the conversation. And a part of expectations, sometimes as human beings we put our expectations a lot on people. Especially, let me give an example, like when you're finishing school, unakumbuka, my auntie has this let me say business, so she's going to employ me, ama atanipea kazi, my cousin works here, atanitafutia kazi. But let me tell you, Maina. But then it's true, no one owes you anything.
But then they don't
owe you. Sometimes we live as if they owe us.
If somebody owes you anything,
and
and
actually
they don't owe you anything, you have a life for you to build for yourself.
True.
So you need to go outside there with that mentality that nobody owes you anything. So your expectations, keep them as low as it could get. If you are able to put it at zero, at zero on human beings, well and good for you. But if on God, take it at 100%, and then you will have a good life.
And then you will save yourself from a lot of hurt. Because nothing pains you. Like someone has promised you something, and then you expect
they don't
literally they have no issues with it. It gives you that spirit of just keeping on forgiving, and then letting them go and just being in peace.
We are learning.
Mercy.
Okay, so for me it's been such a while, and okay, at times you see, life always moves on. I think that's the greatest thing I've learned. Like life will never stop. I mean, life will always move on, whether there's this or that.
Isimame kidogo, move to the next step.
Sometimes you're like, okay, wait
kidogo,
pause, relax, let me first digest on this, and then after I know what I'll do, then we shall continue with life. No, there's nothing like that. So life is always moving on, and it's up to you to just get along. I mean, don't stay stuck in one place. So I've worked with people, and I've just come to realize that people are they are so different. Everyone is just so unique. They are when you meet someone, there are always maybe expectations that you have in them, which might not be, at high chances they are not always that way. So don't keep high. Just give them, just give them like, don't just give them like 100%, because people will make mistakes, and even you as well as yourself, because you might make mistakes and you're like, oh my god, I didn't know this. So just learn not to be so hard on myself, as I'm learning, I'm getting things done. But the greatest one is that life will always move on, whether you have planned yourself, whether you woke up early, whether you have money, whether you have anything happens, life always moves on. So that has been it, and many more.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Life always moves on. I think for me, one of the greatest lessons that I have learned, and I think this one, Lynette told me, I don't even think she remembers. When you are in a situation where you are in a situation where life yani, there's a situation where you are in, you're not stable, especially maybe mentally, or you are in a situation where uko tu yani, you are just existing. At that time of your life, never make a crucial decision in life. A rash decision, because it might cost you a lot. Might cost you a lot more than you could ever imagine. And you need to sit down first, relax, and think about it. Not even pray about it, and then ask God for directions, and then He is going to lead you. Another life, okay, I don't know. Hiyo nilineta alinifunza. I was
Which is true,
at a state where I thought this is the best decision, but then it was not. Yes, so expectations, hiyo pia mimi nililearn. Please, expectations, wachana nayo. Expectations, hizo achia tu Jehovah. The other thing for me is that the fact that life will not always go the way you planned it. It will not always go the way you had.
School. I get a good job.
And all those things.
And I think giving yourself deadlines, even according to your age, you're like, by 24, by 23,
by 20,
by 26, by 20.
It's good because some people accomplish them.
It's good to set targets.
And people accomplish them.
And you work towards it,
but I think not being so hard on yourself.
Yeah, so rigid about it.
Yeah, and also rigid about it until you're making hasty decisions that are not good. You're going to regret.
To regret them. Yes, so life will not always go the way you plan it. So sometimes you need to adjust. You just need to be flexible to life.
True.
You need to be flexible. You can be able to bend a little bit and adjust to a certain situation. Yes, and the other thing is that people do not always know that you are born again. Yes, people.
No. Everyone, especially there are some jokes that someone will joke with you, like,
I mean,
you shouldn't be joking with such kind of.
Somebody comes and the speech they are using, I sijui wanafikiria aje ama what is wrong. But the world outside here is so carnal.
Okay, well, the environment that we had is,
it was guarded.
So now people have no boundaries. They can just say anything. They can just say whatever they think is good, but to them, they're not.
The thing is, they say you see the way they are. They think you are also
the
same thing.
So they might say something to you, and then in the evening you're like, what did that person say?
And have you guys been shocked by the fact that if you interact with them and then they find out that you are born again,
they will change.
No, they're shocked.
First of all, they are shocked, and then number two, they change on how they approach you,
how they interact with you.
That's true.
Changes. Unakuwa pasta sasa
your point was not to say that I am a pastor. It's to say I'm just a child of God. I'm born again. But then they see you as such a really pastor.
Every time when they just meet you, they will make a joke. Concerning you.
Ukiwa kwa kashida yake niombe.
Well, it is good. But I think it's also something I've learned. Like, don't be ashamed to say that you are born. Don't hide it, because it might be tempted to feel like, oh my God, I'm the only one who is no. Don't hide it. You have to be bold, because if you believe in Christ, don't be ashamed. It's something very good.
But sometimes I think, especially in your workplace, let your actions speak more of your
words.
Of your faith more than your mouth. Because sometimes what Christians do and say and what they say and what they do
don't reflect who they are.
The best thing is your actions.
Yes, let your actions tell us that you are born again.
Really say how much they are born again, how much they pray, how much they
it doesn't show in their actions.
But when you look at what they do, it
honestly does not add up.
Does
not add up to that Christianity, that faith. Yeah, so I think that is.
I was reflecting on this journey, like for the 4 months, and I was thinking, like, you see, this season we are supposed to be in this season. Like you see, yes, there's a place where God is going to take us, but we need this season to be molded, to be taught, so that when we reach in this season, we'll have the wisdom. Even we will not forget of where you are, so that you don't disregard, and then you are like, me, it is just obvious.
It is not like this.
Life just happens.
Life just happened.
Like for me, like this Nini that has happened to me, and somebody was like, this is just obvious and you get over it, and I was like, I will never get over what God has. I can never get over what has happened. Like I can never disregard it because I know where I was and how I was like, God, really, please help me. And then now I come, even if it's 10 years, 20 years,
True,
and
honestly.
then I come and I say like, it was it's obvious. You just, it will happen. You'll graduate. You'll get a job. No, it is not obvious.
It's not obvious.
But it's true. Whatever Maggie is saying is true.
Yeah.
At a point after we finished and everyone moved to the different locations, there was a time where, of course, life was lifing and everybody was in just a state where you don't know what is happening really, but life is still, yani unaamka siku inaisha, you wake up na siku inaisha, and that is it. And that season you feel so unproductive and everything, and you don't even know what to do. So I shared it with my sister, and I was just talking to her, and she was telling me, let me tell you one thing, is that life will not always be this way. This is a stage of life where you have to go through, and then it will be over, and then you will miss it, and then and then you will miss it, and then you will look back and see from where the Lord has brought you from to where He's taking you. Because anyway, if you are snapped like this, you don't have a story to tell.
Yeah, you don't have a
everything is just happening. I think those the steps we go through life, those different seasons, they shape us for greater things in the future.
So that
as you're saying, you have no story to tell. Like you just finished this, you got this, you got this, and
it will be so boring.
It will be so boring.
Sometimes you need to feel how it feels kusota kabisa.
Ile proper.
So imagine a person coming to tell you that feeling, and then you've never experienced, and they're like, what are you saying?
And then God is going to take you in abundance, and then you are going to know how it feels to be in abundance, and you know how it feels to lack. It's like, is it Paul who says that I know how?
Yeah, in Philippians.
Yes, to live in abundance and in lack.
Nimejifunza kudhiliwa na
kufanikiwa. Yes. So I hope you guys have been learning. You need to appreciate every season of your life. Appreciate every season of your life. You might be in a season of your life where you're not appreciating. Of course, everything that is happening is not something to appreciate. But in that season, learn to appreciate and thank God, because He's taking you in another season where you don't expect. Okay, you might not be foreseeing it, but you just have faith and trust that the Lord is going to take you to another season of life where you are going to enjoy and going to love it, and it's going to be greener. At the other side, it's greener, and it's there is a lot of water on the other side, and it's just so calm and cool. So just hang in there, continue trusting in God, and continue studying His word,
and be so keen to listen to what He's teaching you. Because if you miss something in this season, you'll also miss something in the next season, which you should have learned here, so that you use it in the next season.
Yes. So if you are in if you are,
you should repeat that again.
Yeah.
Yes.
What have I said?
You have said.
If you miss, you should be so attentive to what God is teaching in this season, because if you miss it in this season, you should have used it in the next season, so you're going to miss in this season, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so learn to appreciate every season of your life. Yes, and with that said, I think you're going to end it there. And hope you guys are continuing to subscribe.
Yes, and share with your
friends.
Share,
comment. Maggie, what does liking Mimi does to our channel?
It the YouTube recommends it to other people.
Yes, YouTube recommends the like. When you give a video a like, YouTube recommends recommends
She's speaking
recommends. I'm sorry, guys. Recommends the video to many audience, and they get to see it.
Yeah.
What else should they do?
They should subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
And then share.
Share
Then you
wisely.
should share
Comment.
and comment. Leave a comment down there.
Yeah, and thank you for always coming back to watch our
content. We appreciate it a lot. So tukiwa tumefika hapa ni wakati wa kusema kwaheri. We see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Faith, who do you recommend?
Avetiga.
Recommend
this.
You're meeting.
Camera on. Mic's rolling.
Action.
Hi, good people. 1, 2.
Hey, good.
Hey.
Kila mtu ndo anasema.
Wacha ifike na 15. Wacha ifike hapa na 15.
Kila mtu ndo anasema.
Masti.
Yes, that's
Wacha ifike 20. 20. 1, 2, 3.
Mnacheka wote.
Rudi hapa Magi haraka. Wewe.
Lakini mnacheka nini serious?
Focus.
Haya. Go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hey good people.
Welcome back to our channel, and we are so much happy to welcome you back. It's been a while, guys.
We're really happy.
And
So guys, we are really happy, and we just want to welcome you to our world. That's actually, imagine ingeendelea Magi.
No, kuna masi unacheka.
Unacheka mnakati hivi mnaniacha hapa na kunasema mtoto.
Wewe ndio unaanza ku.
Aki wewe msicheke.
Tusicheke by the way.
Hani nilisahau na najiintroduce. Magi unajiintroduce Joy. Haya. Let's go. Last chance. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hey good people.
Welcome back to our channel. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Faith.
Ushasahau jina yako. Haya, tuanzeni tena guys.
The last time.
Akimbona huku nyuma mnacheka.
Una overdo kucheka.
Sikunywe maji.
Hivyo.
Ataacha.
Hivyo.